This is a punchline by Socrates. It's not my quote. It's given by Socrates. So in about 3 hours, nobody can do anything to anybody. Simply we can make think. If you started thinking about all these things, my job is done. Purpose of this session will be served. Okay, fine. So that we will keep in mind. I am also trying that I am not going to teach you. See, always remember this is not lecturing I am doing. And you must keep in mind that you are also not listening any lecture. We are simply discussing right now. Majority of portion that I have to explain that I am doing my job. If you have any part of discussion, kindly ask or kindly discuss, and then we will list, right? So that is where I speak, or I mean in Facebook also I also going to these things. Okay, a few snaps and all these things because otherwise the second times nobody will you people are from the management and commerce, you know value. So पापी पेट का सवाल है, ये भी चलाना है वो भी चलाना है, सब कुछ करना है. So ये सब करना पड़ता है ना आज के जमाने में. It's a branding, it's marketing. Fine. So where also I'm always saying that I'm not writing I'd given a lecture. I am always writing I discuss the idea. Okay, it's simply idea which I am discussing. I'm sharing the experience what I have, which I have with all of people. Okay, so don't consider that I am teaching you and you are learning. Don't. You are just you are watching all these things. Okay. If you like, not it down. Otherwise, okay. So everybody, all of you are for the certificate of training. I know it's a basic mode of this training is for a certificate which you will get after the end of the session, end of the training. And if you like few things, note it down. If you don't, always remember one Hero Honda advertisement. All of you are from the finance, marketing, and all these things. Very beautiful advertisement is there from Hero Honda. Will it, shut it, forget it. If you don't like it, forget it. Okay, so that one has to keep in mind. Okay, let's move further. What exactly the context of this session right now we are doing? Why I am here in the management and economics and this refresher course. So the context is that there are two things. The two things you are have on the screen. One is small, another one is a small device which is known as the mobile tablet. So this small device has shifted everything in this COVID time. Everything is available on the device now. Schools, universities, colleges, institutions are in devices. People are connecting their devices to reach institutions, right? So this small device, and it really provides information on. That's something it will. Okay, so that is a one context, one reason that we are talking about this e-content development, e-content scenario. Second one is the small child, girl, which is holding a device, digital device. This small child or a girl representing students' community. They are sometimes, I am using words, they are more powerful in technology than us. They are very well versed with the technology. In some aspect, they are very good at the technology. So the quest is why not to provide material the way they are learning. Many of the children, majority of the kids in higher education also, everybody working with the smartphones. Sometimes you have to be smart for running a smartphone. Okay, so why not to provide a material which they learn this technology? Okay, so this is another context. And right now, the main reason we are discussing all these things because of the COVID-19. Right. So these are the two contexts that why we have to think about economic development. And here, technology help us. Technology help us like anything. See, right now also through technology, we are seeing and the basic advantage that we have to take technologies from learn anytime, learn anywhere. So you are also, if you are free to switch off your camera, you can lie down on the sofa, you can lie down the couch, down on the bed, and even if you want to go to the washroom, switch off your camera, take your device into the washroom, then also there also you are able to connect all these things. So learn anytime, anywhere. It's a true concept in true sense. It provides scenario and fantastic. I must say it is an opportunity that everybody has to grasp. That anywhere you can code more than 5,000 kilometers away from the Hari. All of you are also from connected from various different parts of the country, and on one virtual platform through technology we are discussing all these things. So that is a fantastic use of the technology. Earlier internet speed was a problem, a device hardware problem, software problem. Now everything at our hand and we are working with it. Earlier it was a luxury, now it is a necessity. Right? So these are the good things, and we have to take a advantage of technology, and we are doing that, right? Fine. Okay. Any questions about this? Everything is fine. If you मैं कभी-कभी गुजराती हूँ, कभी समझ में आए तो अच्छा, नहीं समझ में आए fine. Okay. Now
Fine.
Basic definition, what exactly e-content is all about, right? So here basic difference is given of e-content, right? What exactly the content and what exactly the e-content. When we are talking about e-content, always remember through this picture, so through this slide, so you can get an idea that e-content is simply a conversion. Why? Because a main part is a content, and what exactly the content is: a normal text message which contains information which is available in the textbook, reference book, material, or sometimes we are visiting a beautiful place. On tree we are writing our name, we are drawing one between that some blood will be coming out in between. If broken there, they are writing our first letter on tree. You visited, so many people are doing all these things. They are playing with the nature. So that also known as a content, because it's not a digital. It's not a digital. And then what they will do? They will do all this. It's not a good thing, but people are doing this. And then her boyfriend, his girlfriend, whatever, there, and they are taking snap. They are taking snap. Once you take the snap, that entire written material on the tree into digital. One is a whatever the material you have, that will be converted into digital form using some electronic. It's known as e-content. That's why it is known as e-content. So here it is clearly that you can see very clearly it is written that whatever the material, hardbound material written on a paper, it is purely a content, and using some electronic tool, if you are converting into the digital material, then it is known as the e-content. So e-content is nothing but simply a complete conversion. So that all of you to remember always that this e-content is simply conversion. Always remember, for that you need and content of yours. Content of yours. If I want to develop my e-content, then obviously I have my content. That's why I had given an example of this Chanakya, and somebody wrote Chanakya ne kaha tha. So I can't say maine kaha tha. People knows that ये भाई quotation है वो चाणक्य का है, आप अपने नाम पे नहीं कर सकते हो. Then if I will say मैंने कहा था, probably 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of right now 45 people, 40 people, probably 5 people have a sympathy on me, so they will not speak. Okay, 3-4 person will never speak. Right? But 30% will always say, sir, you are wrong. This quotation is given by citation. Sorry, Chanakya. So you must cite him. So that's why whenever, if you are taking any other person material, you have to cite. If you are not citing, then you are doing mistake. You are doing not only the mistake. See, from 2018, how many of you know that from 2018 we can't do copy paste? Anybody have idea about this? Let's discuss 5 minutes for this, because very important point. If you don't want to develop anything, is very important that from 2018 we are not capable to make cut copy paste. Why?
Yes, sir, because of that plagiarism act of UGC 2018.
Yes, so it's a very strict rule. Before that, before 2018, it was not there, but now it is there, and very rigid penalty is also there for students and guys.
And
Yes,
sir, the main thing is we cannot copy continuous 14 words. That is most relevant.
14.9, it depends on the idea. See, sometimes there is a plenty of softwares are available. They will juggling, which is known as, see, rephrasing. Rephrasing is also part of copyright.
Yes, sir.
You can not more than 9 words you can use. And if you are also not, see, in while doing rephrasing, if idea is retained, then also it's a copyright. Okay, so it's better to write of your own. So I recommend. I also did. I am doing training in that also, and also I attended 2-3 programs of training. I must advise all of learned people that must attend any creative writing workshop. But I'm requesting Sefali ma'am also kindly organize one good program on content writing, creative content writing. I'm not talking about e-content writing or e-content development. I'm talking about one basic course on creative content writing. It's very much needed, because sometimes we don't know the basics of writing, and we start writing our theses and all these things. But there is plenty of things we have to learn. And being a teacher, I must advise. I'm doing. That's why I'm saying. If I'm not doing, I can't say. Sefali ma'am knows I'm putting so many status on WhatsApp. I never put status of my WhatsApp status. Never be any forwarded message. I'm always putting, every day I'm putting 3-4 status on my WhatsApp, all status of my own creation. Either it is a video, either it's an animation, either it's a quotation, everything, whatever I'm doing, which is my own quotation or on my image. So that I'm doing, and every teacher has to do this. See, these are the creative work. If you start writing one paragraph, then it will be increase your creativity. Say for example, Sachin Tendulkar goes for 100th century. So up to 100, went for 100. He has 99 in his head. Those are hitting. And if we want to create a master writing, we always have to write something. Start with your own language, on your religion, vernacular language you can pick. Whatever comes in your mind, start writing it. Then only you can get idea. And now see, I'll show you some few tools that if you are not good at English writing, if you are not good at Hindi writing or any language, but if you are at writing of your own language, there are plenty of tools, and 5% then you can do. You can provide the time for correcting and all these things, and to make a practice. Today, if you are writing a one small paragraph, next day also refer it. You will going to correct. So in a second session, you will going to correct it, and you will get idea what exactly you want to write and what exactly you don't want to write. Sometimes what happen, we don't know what we don't want to do. What we do, that we know, but it's a very thin line that to do and not to do, and our major focusing on not to do. But what we want to do, that we always forgetting while not doing things. Okay, so that kindly remember, if you want to create a content, e-content, you must have content. That is a basic idea. Fine. And how to do this? Say for example, you have a content, and say before jump into this, I'm giving one idea about this. If say for example, some of the teachers from your community or your group will say, I don't have a content, then what to do? Then there is you search. Whenever you are searching on a Google, search with the OER word. If you are searching any material, search with the OER word. OER means Open Educational Resources. Open Educational Resources. So whenever you are searching anything on Google using this tagline OER, of any of your subject, OER, Open Educational Resources, you will find a free material, license free material. Okay, license free material you will get. That is a one concept, that if you don't have a material and if you want to modify it, or if you want to take advantage of that particular material, then search Google with OER tag, Open Educational Resources. That is a one thing. Second, say for sometimes people are asking me, okay, sir, I'm creating all this my material, digital material, I'm putting on a Facebook media, social media, I'm putting on my website and all these things, right? Then what about the license? What about the my license? Then you can go to the one website which is known as the creativecommons.org. creativecommons.org. That particular website provides the resources to take a digital license of your material. For example, we are publishing papers, right? So that paper is with the publisher. So they are taking one work, okay, and then you have to give undertaking to publisher, and your paper is with the publisher, and publisher or journal. Publisher means journal. They will publish your work, and you will say my paper is published in this फलाना ठिकाना और XY को क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में? फलाना ठिकाना. Fine. So in that particular, and now it's a pure word UGC, UGC journal, right? And people are now advertising that our journal is in the UGC care list, kindly publishing. Otherwise, it is good that UGC had taken care of this. Otherwise, scenario was started when my work, when I am also doing all these things, that so many offer I am receiving 1 + 1 free. Okay, so if you, I have mail, I have kept with me that if you publish 2 paper back-to-back issue, you will get 50% discount. So obviously it is a 1 + 1 free offer, just like Amazon Diwali sale. So, but it's good that UGC has taken good care, and now it is majority still some, so not a much problem. In our time it was we feel that we were the only victim, हमारे लिए ही बनाई गई थी, अभी नहीं है. और जेठालाल की किस्मत, क्या करें? Fine, but we came out successfully, and now we got the promotion as a professor, and we are enjoying the fruits. Fine. Okay. So there are plenty of websites which provides free materials, and in the next I forget about this. I got my tea also, and you just visit creativecommons.org where you can get licensed material. Right? Now, if you have your own material and if you want to there are rules. Very simple method is given. This method is given by the MHRD, where you have to puzzle for the 4 part. That's why it is known as 4 quadrant. So the first that you have to convert your material into the e-text. So you need your material. That is the first thing. That first we will see what kind of content first, which is known as the static content. So where you have to convert a text, right? So right? A simulation is there here. You can see a simulation. In simulation, what you have to do, that you have to provide or you have to attach any image, video, audio which supports your e-text. So your e-text will be enhanced by the simulations. So you have to attach any audio, video, image, graphic, animations, any other media which enhance the text. So that is a second stage. So one is e-text, then you are attaching another image, audio, video, anything that you can do. Third one, sir, there any change for getting of license? Kindly repeat.
Charge. Is there any charge to get that license for our digital content at creativecommons.org?
Yeah. It's a free license. You can get. There are 7 types of abbreviation. Attributes are there. You just visit it. If you click in the next section, we will discuss about that. creativecommons.org, where you can get a digital license. Not for the common use, use for anything, no modification. If you want to use, you can give a credit to author. You can not modify this material. You can use for anything, but not for the commerce. These are the 7 attributes are there.
Okay, sir. Okay,
and
sir.
you can get free.
Fine, sir.
I am taking a tea. Or you don't mind it. This is a luxury and beauty of online teaching. If you are disturbing, I'm sorry, but I am getting tea only at this department, so I can't miss that. Fine. Okay. Now the third point, which is a bibliography, basically which defines the scope of material. Scope of material means what? It means, say for example, in the normal text, in our normal text, at the end of the chapter or at end of the book, we have what we have? We have bibliography, right? So bibliography gives idea about the from where this material is taken. And in end of the bibliography, there is one another portion which is known as the more reading. And why I use word scope of material? Say for example, one module you have designed for the first graduate student, first year student. Same topic is also coming into the second year and also in the post graduation. But here, this particular topic you have to define for the only first year students. So that material only you have to define. Now in the scalability issue, say for example, if anybody wants from the second semester and they want to know more, and they have to click on that particular link and they will jump on the more reading. Fine. So this bibliography, I think a list of websites or list resources for from where you have taken the material or for purpose of more reading. Fine. So that's why it defines the scope or boundary for the material, that this is a material which is a reference. Say for example, from any textbook, anything you have taken, and more reading is available for the another website. So you have to provide the link. So it's simply a digital version of bibliography, nothing. And it is available on the website. That's why a name is given a bibliography. Rather than a bibliography, a name is given to the bibliography, right? Last, which is known as the self-assessment question, where here we are not taking exam. Here we are not taking exam, but self-assessment question or the quiz, self-assessment quiz is for that when you are putting this material or you are providing material to your students. This is a digital material, and with this material you are not with the students. So how learner or students can get idea whatever I watch or go through it, how I understand, what is my understanding. So quiz, assessment quiz, attending the assessment quiz, a learner or students get idea what he or she learned, or what are the problems, and whatever the problems they have, they will contact the teacher and discuss with the teacher. So at the end of the material, you have to provide some kind of questions. That is a self-assessment quiz. If you combine all these four, then the e-content material is ready. Sometimes people are not attending all these things. So not any. This is a standard practice that when you design material, you must consider all four parts. Then it comes fit exactly for the digital pedagogy. This is best model to consider your e-learning material. Right? So this is basically known as self-learning outcome or self-learning material SLM. Okay, so these are so many other techniques are also there, method also there, but it's very simple and widely used method. Fine. Any question on this? Any problem? Understanding, not understanding? Fine. Sometimes what happens, in digital training and this virtual training, participants इतने अच्छे होते हैं कि मत पूछो. What kind of brain set mindset they have? कथरोट में गंगा, सॉरी मन चंगा तो कथरोट में गंगा, मन चंगा तो कथरोट में गंगा. कोई प्रॉब्लम है ही नहीं, जान दो वही जान दो. ठीक है. Fine. So always they have a mindset, people have a mindset that मन चंगा तो कथरोट में गंगा. जो भी है भाई अच्छा है, आप ठीक है, आप बोलते जाओ, हम लोग सुनते जा रहे हैं. फाइन, ठीक है. आप लोग ऐसे नहीं है, मैं ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. फिर भी दिस इज माय जनरल एक्सपीरियंस, आई एम sharing with you. Fine. Then this is a beautiful, you must Google whenever you have time. Whenever you have time, you must visit. Basically, it is a process, a systematic process of designing, developing, implementing, and evaluating instructions. So, basic simple idea is आप किस तरह से अपने मटेरियल को लिंक करवा रहे हैं यूजर के पास, लर्नर के पास. आप जो भी बोलेंगे, से फॉर एग्जांपल आई एम डूइंग ऑल दिस जगलेरी, मैं ये सब छोड़ के भी आपके पास सिंपल तरीके से प्रेजेंटेशन कर सकता था. Fine. So people are doing right now, but what I am doing, I have two camera, 3 big screen, 1 chroma screen, and entire studio and everything. But by doing this, it gives a one feeling, one ambience, one sense that people can able to understand very easily what you are doing. The basic motto of it, how to provide your material can able to understand. You have to design your instructions, you have to design your material in such a way that a complex things will be portion of your material and learner can able to understand in very simple way. That idea of instructional design, that you have to sort your material in such a way that a learner can able to understand very easily. That is instructional design. Say for example, you want to create a video of it, and then you have to create a comes from here, and I will explain this here. My speech is there, then one animation will come, okay, and there is something is written on this, so a learner can get idea about the process, entire process very easily. So they can be, so whenever read anything, see, we all are reading. So whenever we are reading, say for example, person Y is reading, person Z is reading, okay, so all the person have different perspective. All the 3 person have a different perspective of reading. They understand based on their past experience. They understand whatever the written in the novel. We are also whenever in the face-to-face, whenever we are giving lecture, or whenever we are taking session in our classroom face-to-face, say for example, it's a ideal situation. 25-30 is a good ratio from 1 to teacher. 1 to 7 is a good ratio, a fantastic ratio. But in this flooding 1 to 30 and 30 students are listening to you. Whatever the speech you are making, 30 students are receiving through their antenna. Everybody is understanding in different way because their learning experience is different. Individual learning experience counts, and they will get idea, and whatever the percolated in here, that is basically a definition of knowledge. So you are transmitting in such a way, and students are getting idea basis on their past experiences, and they will understand. So in how a beautiful way material your sessions where instructional design is. I'll give you example. Say for chapter, a few things are written that what you learn or what user learner will learn, and at the end of the book, learning outcomes. Okay, so from one page, a person can get idea what are the learning part. Okay, so through first page, a person can get idea, and then the last and summary is there. What are the learning outs? What you learn out of this? So these are known as the instructional design. From first page, a person can get idea what I'm going to learn. Fine. So this comes under the instructional design. Fine. Okay. Now, presentations. Once you have a material, how you are going to present this material? So there are two parts. One is known as the linear presentation, another one is known as the non-linear presentations. So in linear presentation, it's a continuous. Right now I am doing linear presentation. So I have a control. I have a control that I am doing, I am changing one scene, then second and third. So it's basically a presenter centric. This linear presentation is basically a presenter centric. I have a control. I am going from one slide to another slide, another to third to fourth, fourth to fifth. So entire control is with me. In the non-linear presentation, a learner have a control. Say for example, this linear presentation example is right now I'm doing the presentation, PowerPoint presentation. I'm changing slide from one to second to third. In the non-linear presentation, example is a website. If you are putting a material on the website where learner have a luxury, they are go from the first page, probably they are liberty to go to the last page, whatever the pages, number of pages you are putting on the website, a learner will go from here and there. So there is a learner centric. Non-linear presentation is basically a linear presentation is basically a presenter centric. Okay, so it depends in which application you are working or for what purpose you are developing all these things. Right? So the first one is a standalone applications where you are going to use pen drive, hard disk, CD-ROM, DVD-ROM. You are copying a material and providing to your students or any other person that this is my presentation in pen drive. Earlier it was a scenario when physical training was there last year before Corona. Whenever we are finishing, I have plenty of experience. Whenever I am finishing my presentation, 60% people have only interested in PowerPoint slides. Sir, please give me PowerPoint slides. Okay, so earlier I was very innocent person. Right now also I am innocent, but earlier I am in the start of my career. I am very much innocent person. Right now, through bitter experience, good experience, I am not that innocent. But earlier I was very innocent person. So whosoever comes, sir, give me your PPT. So I'm very happy. Oh, people are coming and asking for my presentation. I'm such a huge bubbling was there. Then what happened? In one government training, I had given a presentation, right? And people came, sir, give me your presentation. So I was very happy, and I had given my presentation. Then in the next, after 3-4 months, my university deputed for training that I have to go and attend the training. I go there. We have Gandhinagar. All of you are familiar with everything is controlled from Gandhinagar, capital of Gujarat. So it was a government training. I was deputed from my university. I have to attend the training, 6-day training. And the day got one gentleman came and started the presentation. Entire slides was mine, purely my present, and he was giving. So it was basically a pedagogy presentation on a pedagogy, new all these things. So where because education is a continuous process, so what you call gamla, one by one. Uh, for for demonstrating, see, whenever I'm doing presentation, I'm always use much of graphics rather than text. Here also a few lines are there. Otherwise, I'm always using the pictures a lot, which is called the visual presentation, where and script is in your brain. Okay. Then I ask, why you put header? Then that son understood what I am asking. So he was not able to give answer. Right. So these are the things happening. Through that experience, I understood. Don't provide PowerPoint slides. Always convert it into some kind of a format and give. Otherwise, people are do mockery of you. Not only they are not side. See, if you give provide material to anybody, no problem, you can give, and they are also using. If they are going to use in a positive way, fantastic, because work will be percolated. But people will make your mockery of your good work. So always take care. I'll show you how to avoid this kind of situation. If you are going to put yourself in trouble, then how you can avoid this kind of situation, I'll provide you. So this is a standalone applications where you are providing material on physical media, right? One physical media you can provide to one. But right now in COVID-19, there is no chance that students are learner or user are coming to us and we have to give material. So web-based application is the best part. You put your material on an internet, or you put on material on an intranet, and user or learner will come. I hope somebody will come, and if not, then in the second session I will try to if all of have idea or not. If you have idea, then we will not discuss. Otherwise, if all of you don't have idea, then we will discuss in the next session. Voice is clear at my end, friends. Maybe probably sometimes what happen, you will see blurring image, voice is cracking. That is sometimes from my end, sometimes from your end. Okay, because of the internet speed in India. Internet speed is not constant, so sometimes you will get distraction. So all of you have idea about website creation, fine, then we will not touch. But majority of the people, they don't have idea, then I'll in the next session I'll give idea about how to create your own website. Okay, so if your wish, then we will do. Otherwise, we have plenty of things to demonstrate and plenty of things to learn. Right? So you can provide your material. You can create a digital platform. Using digital platform, there are plenty of digital platform available. Few are closed platform, few are open access platform. Say for example, a Google Classroom, which is a closed access platform. You can put your material there. Google website is a material, and students will come and access. So how you are providing your material, that is basically known as a delivery. Fine. We'll see one by one. That is the first but very important aspect, that is known as the text. That is how you can write. See, how you can write, that I will not going to teach you, but how you can convert your text into e-text, that I will show you. Again, I'm using word not teach you. I'm going to demonstrate to you how you can convert your text into e-text, and you don't have to worry about the typing. You don't have to worry about the typing. How automatically you can grab the text from the various sources electronically. So that I'll show you, because sorry. Basically, this e-content means is simply a conversion. So we will do conversion. So here we will see a different element, and then for the different element we will see the different tools. Right? Then second aspect, image, how you can edit image, how you can create image, how you can download the image. So there are the three parts we will see in the session. Then audio, how you can create audio, how you can alter the audio. So that also we will see. Then comes a video, how you can create a video, how you can create a video lecture. There are plenty of online training going on how to create video and how to edit video. So few simple things I will show you that at home using some Jugaad, basic Jugaad, you can create your own video like a pro, like a pro. Fine. And then last but not least, animations, how to create animations. And you combine all these things, you got a beautiful e-learning material. Combining all these things, you can get a beautiful e-learning material, then provide to your students either on any physical media, either you can put this material on a website or your intranet and open access or closed access, and your learner can get access of it. So this way you can reach to your students. Fine. Then what are the types of content? So types of content is one is known as the static content, another one is known as the dynamic content. I will provide this presentation, so don't worry about it. Fine. So you people are good people, so you are going to use in a good way. So I am going to provide this presentation. Don't worry. मेरा कुछ नहीं है. Everything is from the Google. That's why sometimes I am always saying Googleshwar Mahadev. जिसका कोई नहीं उसका गूगल है यारो. फाइन. अभी आज के जमाने में जिसका कोई नहीं उसके दो बंदे हैं. और डोंट फील अलोन. Whenever in your life you are feeling that I am alone, don't feel. मेरिड लोगों की तो बात ही नहीं करता हूँ. They are never be alone. Okay. लेकिन जो बाकी लोग हैं उनके लिए भी है. दो बंदे आपके साथ ही हमेशा है. एक YouTube है, एक गूगल है. They are there. So जिसका कोई नहीं उसका यारो गूगल है और यूट्यूब है. These are the two very good resource, mine of resources available to you. That's why मैं सुबह सुबह में always प्रभु के पास जाता हूँ, उनको प्रार्थना करता हूँ और साथ में एक और नाम भी लेता हूँ, जय गुगलेश्वर महादेव. मेरे लिए तो वही महादेव है. फाइन. कभी कभी लोगों को प्रॉब्लम होती है मेरे ये वर्ड से, पर मेरे लिए तो यही सही है. और आज के तारीख में अगर कोई डिनाई करता है तो उसका प्रॉब्लम, लेकिन मेरे लिए तो यही सही है. उसने मुझे बहुत कुछ दिया है. I learn so many things from the YouTube and video. Whatever that I am demonstrating right now, that is also from the YouTube and Google. I search a lot how to do all these things, and I'll see. I'm man of electronics, but everything I don't know. I'm not a Google. मैं आपकी तरह एक बंदा हूँ, सिंपल सा बंदा हूँ. तो सब कुछ मेरे में नहीं है, तो मुझे भी सीखना पड़ता है. सो आई एम ऑलवेज गो देयर. अब मेरे जितना स्टेचर के लिए मैं किसी को पूछूं ये किस तरह से होगा, तो मेरे पे सामने हंसेगा. आपको नहीं पता है, तो ये सब भी प्रॉब्लम है. तो दिस व्हाई गूगल नहीं पूछता है कि यू आर द फोर्थ, यू आर डब्बू. गूगल विल नेवर आस्क यू आओ आओ भाई क्या चाहिए आपको. सो दे आर दे ऑलवेज रेडी टू हेल्प. फाइन. ओके फाइन. और यहाँ पे भी अगर आपको कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, सो फर्स्ट गो टू द गूगल. वहां पे नहीं मिले तो फिर मैं हूँ. मैं भी क्या करूंगा, मेरे को पूछेंगे, मुझे नहीं मालूंगा तो मैं दूसरे तरीके से गूगल पूछूंगा. ठीक है, फिर वहां से कुछ नहीं. ओके. सो देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ कंटेंट. वन इज नोन एज द स्टैटिक कंटेंट, अनदर वन इज डायनामिक कंटेंट. कुछ लोगों को ऐसा होता है कि आई एम MBA मैनेजमेंट वाला है ना, तो MBA का गुजराती में मीनिंग होता है मने बधु आवड़े, और इसका हिंदी ट्रांसलेशन है मुझे सब पता है, मुझे सब आता है. तो MBA मने बधु आवड़े. So I am not in that. I don't know much. मैं कुछ याद भी नहीं रखता हूँ. मैं सिंपली जाके गूगल को पूछ लेता हूँ भैया क्या है. आज के जमाने में ये सब नंबर याद